This is the good half of the battery. You see when you cut the battery in half, it's already sealed. This little thing it's sealed. And underneath it, you can see there's like prongs that come out, and that's what is actually on the battery plate. You'll see that in a minute. But this is, where is it? This is the negative side. I'm going to go ahead and stick my negative prong in there. Alright, now that I got that shit clamped. See, it's reading 6 volts. 246, you can do the math. There's 3 cells right there. So those aren't the best cells in the world, but they are good cells. This is the bad. Let me just move everything. This is the bad cell. You can see right here is this piece, but it's all rusted, and it is connected right there. It's a piece of it. It's connected. This was the battery plate, but it's all covered with, see how easily that shit is just falling apart? It's all rusted up because the sulfur has built up on these, and it's not supposed to fall apart like that. See, this one, it's in like kind of like a bag type deal. Let me try and pull this out of the bag. It's a rubber bag, kind of. This still doesn't look so bad. This is what it should look like, and it's made of lead. Aside from that corner being fucked up, this is what it should look like. And then you see the next one is all fucked up. And that happens to be connected right here. But then we got another bag type deal going on right here. And then this one is all rusted up and bad. And then another bag type deal going on right here. Then the last rusted up. That's not rust, that's sulfur. What happens is when a battery sits below 12.2 volts, the battery cells stop flowing, so they just kind of sit, and they begin to, the sulfur that's in the electrons begins to crystallize on the battery plates, and it hardens, and then the electrons can't flow from cell to cell. You can just see this shit's just falling apart. Damn. Yeah, hey, you can see it now. See the top of that. Top of that plate is supposed to go right here on these. I whizzed these off with my whizzer. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and I'm gonna solder a wire there and try and be quick, because this battery can explode under heat. I'm gonna try and solder right there a wire. And see, I got another battery right here. I'm gonna probably cut this one. And how you test it, you stick something in the cell, and then you test from right here, test from here to here, and that'll tell you if that cell's good. And then you move this down, and then you test from this wire, you stick something in that cell, and then you test from this to this, and it'll tell you if this cell's good. And you just move down until you end up down here, and then you test here to here, and you figure out which cell's good, and you just put an X next to it, and then you cut that cell out once you figured out which cells are the good cells. But then you put it on here. Now I gotta find 3 good cells to put with these 3 good cells. And I've got a deep cycle, that battery with the spray paint on it, I got that from Pick Apart, that's good. And I got a battery right now that's on the charger, so that way I can let it sit overnight without a charge and figure out which cells are the good cells. So, I got stuff to do. And I got this battery. You can read high currency car audio power cell. This is an AGM glass mat battery. It doesn't work with, it's sealed, but I popped the top off. You're not supposed to be able to pop the top off, but I did. Anyways, got a friend that's got a car amp that's like trying to fry out his electrical, so we got a capacitor. He hooked up the capacitor and he's still having problems. I told him to get a bigger battery, but he didn't. But that was before I figured out that they made these little batteries. This battery packs a punch about as big as that. It's a deep cycle. That has the power that has when that is good. So yeah, you're supposed to hook that up to your car audio system, and yeah, then everything powers off of that, and you don't have any dimming lights. You have full power out of your amp. I might cut that open because that's only reading 2 volts. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to try and fix that battery as it is or what I'm going to do yet.